gross.
Yeah, and the job that I have now was also a 3-part interview, but the third part for this job was a 5-hour interview, which was a long time to be
Brother,
in an interview.
How do you not fall asleep?
Thankfully, there was like moving and grooving. I had to like move to different spaces and talk to new people, and like I had to give a little presentation and stuff. So that made it a little easier, but still going to be like, maybe I'm gonna get this job, and spending 5 hours at that place, I left being like, I better fucking get this job. So
Yeah, I can imagine like being like, again, like now that I know that it's even possible from like her experience, I'm like, I don't trust anything until you like I signed the paperwork. You could even be like,
Yeah.
hey, I don't see any reason, barring any kind of crazy thing. So you're just left to assume, did I say something or do something absolutely nuts? Like right before that? Like what happened?
yeah, did I like black out and like say something crazy?
Yeah, I don't know. But that's not what we're here for. We're not here to interview for anything. We're here to fart our night away. Chris, how besides the job hunt, how you doing on the paranormal front?
Brother, I'm doing pretty well. How about you? Also, I didn't ask you, how have you been?
Oh, don't even try that bullshit. You don't care.
Oh, fuck. He got me.
No, I've been good. I been busy, but like
locking doors, getting those pictures.
You know what I mean? Exactly. Yeah. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. Now now you're officially in my rotation now. When I'm leaving a place, I'm like, I don't send that to them. That was specifically for me until now. Now it's for us.
I also like the idea. This gives me a great idea for like an episode of Law and Order where like you're the prime suspect for a crime, but your alibi is just like, listen, I take care of animals, and when I lock a door at a house, I take a picture, and it saves the data to the picture, so I can prove to you that I didn't do anything.
It's gonna end up saving my life one day.
Like,
one day it's gonna really save my. Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Yeah.
It's going to really save my life, like either for alibi wise or like just actually like proof. Like, if they sue me because they're like, my door was unlocked and then a bunch of people came in and stole all my shit. It's going to be like,
no, it wasn't.
Not my fault.
Not because of me.
Not my fucking fault. But we're here to cover some alien shit. We got some. I am gonna look through my thing right quick and send you this shit on Instagram because we're gonna have you play the stuff because our old asses don't understand Zoom yet. I honestly thought it got so much better, but I was just like, oh my god, I it completely threw me for a loop. I don't know if you could tell.
Zoom is just so fucked.
It's like needlessly fucked. I don't understand. Yeah. I don't understand. But I'm going to. Should have said.
Like, why is it not just like show all participants in side by side or something like that? Like, why is that not a thing?
Yeah, I don't. Well, like, so like, there's a thing I use, like a Restream that I use with like Andy and stuff like that, and the picture's clear, looks good, all this other stuff, but it's like, it's another bill. And technically, I'm already paying for Zoom. I guess I could switch over to that, but I feel like, why not just, like, you're so close.
Yeah.
When you have the layout thing, when I saw that, and I was like, oh my god, I have it all figured out.
Crack the code.
Yeah, and then it's like, nope, not even close. So, yeah, that's not gonna work. But I sent you, like I said, I didn't have a ton, but a couple cryptid things that I thought were interesting, and a couple recipes if you want. Oh yeah, also this guy with this haunted fucking garage that I've been following.
Oh my god, I've been following. I think I've been following that guy too.
Yeah, the bald guy. That I'm like, I think
that's so funny that. That's funny that both that like organically ended up in both of our.
Well, he's like it's really hard to tell. Is he like just is he mentally ill? Or is, you know what I'm saying? Like he seems, because like a lot of the evidence, I feel like at least that I've seen. I don't know what you have, but I feel like most of the stuff he's like, see, and it's just like a couple thunks, or it's like a door kind of swings open. Like you know my theory that if I'm seeing a video and any of the evidence is coming towards the camera,
Yeah.
it's like it's one like 99% of the time I think it's going to be fishing line,
Yeah.
you know, some horse shit. So most of the stuff is happening towards the camera, but it's like all of his videos start so frantic and they start so crazy of him just being like, look, see, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? Look, see, and it's just like, okay, man.
Yeah. Calm down.
Okay, all right,
All right.
I got the money for you. So, but yeah, I basically submitted all my evidence, but I know we have some stuff to talk about. It's really funny, the package I have, the thing I have here is it's a Yeti.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
I'm even in the mood. I'm getting in the right state of mind.
I love it. All right, let me see here. I do want to say, Pat, why don't we start off? I watched The Last House.
Oh, really?
I did. And
And
you summarized it perfectly. It's the exact kind of bad horror movie that doesn't really seem to get made anymore. It reminded me of like The Happening or whatever, the Mark Wahlberg one.
right. Yeah, it wasn't like offensively bad. It wasn't
No,
it wasn't
didn't discuss. Yeah, it wasn't like disgusting. It wasn't upsetting. It was just like,
even
all
the
right,
acting was like, it was like, as soon as you started to go like, you're like, oh wow, that was actually really good with it. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
that, or even like the special effects and stuff were like, weren't perfect, weren't the best ever, but they weren't bad enough to make you like go like scoff at it. So it wasn't even, so like that was what I at least appreciated about it. Like it seemed like they tried.
yeah. The only like, I I I understand that I'm being like kind of nitpicky about this. My biggest complaint about the movie is that there were seemingly some continuity issues. It felt to me like they said, "Let's film everything and then we'll put the time cards in between."
And we'll figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah, cuz there's the scene where like they're talking back and forth with signs and the dentist, he holds up a sign that says they have no food.
Right.
And
then there was like,
then
what,
it's
it was like a month later?
and then it's like 2 or 3 months later, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
and like then you see the old lady like collapse in the house, and it's just like, how did she survive if they were out of food? How did she survive for 3 months? That's crazy.
I also don't know the specific horror they were trying to share with that particular. Obviously, there's going to be spoilers. I guess I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't even know. I mean, a lot of stuff happens. Like this was not like a. I don't think like I was trying to tell you when I was explaining it, and I hope I didn't spoil it. But it was like a thing where it was like, it's kind of, you can kind of say what the theory or the main theme of the movie is, but there's still so much other shit that happens. That was something I really respected, was like the fact that like the dad was an engineer and then like also a fisherman, so then he figures out how to like, you know,
Build machines and stuff. Like you
Yeah,
see
like-
it. And I will say, if I'm giving the movie praise, it does a really good job of show don't tell at times.
yeah,
Like there is some stuff where like it isn't just like telling you, he isn't like, well, we need to get food, so I'm gonna build this thing, blah blah blah.
Right.
It's just like he has an idea.
he sees a
And then
dog.
yeah, and then
He's
and
like,
then
I gotta
execute-
eat that dog.
yeah, and then he executes the idea. I just think that like that was kind of cool. But yeah, the people who ran out of food, and then the jogger. That
Right.
scene.
What the hell was that? Where did she go? Like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like where,
Not
like,
not only where did she go, but I think at that point 6 months had passed before she comes back.
I can't, again,
It's
timeline
a-
wise, I wasn't
it's-
clear on that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like, so she's just out in the world surviving?
Also, nobody else, I guess that was the other thing too, was like the communication with the neighbors kind of broke down pretty quick, because they're like, well, by Christmas time, they're arguing. That one. Also, like I said, oh yeah, the particular horror they were trying to share with the one neighbor, she collapsed, but like then he kind of like jumped on her. Did he attack her? Remember,
I
like
don't.
there was that one thing
I
where it's
think he
like,
like. I think he like rushed to help her
or
because
did
then the
he?
next thing you see is him pulling a blanket over her.
Right. Yeah. I didn't know if like, see, I read that as it was tense in their house at Christmas time, and then he ended up attacking her and killing her. Not that she
Oh.
passed out. Like, so like, so that's what I was saying is like they are sharing a dystopian type horror scenario, horror sci-fi world,
Mm-hmm.
but they aren't going, they aren't being very vivid about it. It's kind of like The Road.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's not by any means that level of it, but it's like in the, it's like it seems like inspired by.
Yeah. For sure. Though another thing I will say is I would have preferred seeing more of the time in between the jump.
Yeah,
Because, like, again, not spoiling anything in the movie, but there's suddenly you see a scene and then they're like 5 years later, and then
yeah,
it's the next scene.
yeah,
I would have rathered see that, like, at least a little bit of what happened over that 5 years,
yeah,
rather than seeing all of that filler that's in like the first half of the movie. Like we spend the first 2 months with them, it seems almost every day.
yeah,
And some of those days, it is nothing happening. It is just life seems normal.
yeah.
Throw that shit away.
and
Let us
and
see
there's not
once
even
or
like a,
twice.
yeah, there's not even like a sting of like, but there's one of the creatures or there's
Yeah,
one of the things or the whatever's like, you
yeah.
know.
Let us see once or twice that things are generally pretty normal,
Yeah,
and then skip a bunch of that and skip to when they start running out of food. Skip to when the neighbors start turning on each other.
yeah,
Then show us what it looked like 2 years from there, spend a couple scenes there, then jump to the 5 year. You know what I mean? Like there's just
yeah,
there's a lot of blah 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 in that, like, because then it cuts to the 5 years and like clearly a lot of dramatic shit has happened. Stuff
yeah.
has changed. Kids are older. Like there's so much.
The kids are so much older that they had to get different actors.
Yeah.
I mean, like they like when they do shit like that, you're like, okay, well, that was significant. Like, I think they did that with not Game of Dragons, whatever the fucking the dragon
Yeah.
House
Game of
of
Thrones, House of Dragons,
House, yeah, whatever that
the
House
new
of
one.
House of the Dragon. It was a, like they had like, I think it was the first season. It was like whatever, and then like the next season there was like all these characters, and I was just like, or no, it might have been from episode to episode. I feel like, because I was just like, who the fuck are these people?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if you're trying to follow their names, that's they're Eamon, Damon, Gaiman, Feynman, Shaman, Wayman,
And Dot.
Gaiman. Like, yeah. But like, yeah, they're like all these. It's the same name with just like one different letter,
Yeah.
and they're not
And they all
really.
have white hair.
Yeah, they're all dragon beasts or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
they are. Like, it's, I get it. You know, it's a complex mystical world, but it's also like, if you're telling a story, just like build it a little bit smaller. Let's you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, don't go like the big jump to where you're like, oh yeah, this blonde, because they're all blonde haired girls or guys that all kind of all look alike,
Yeah.
the guys and girls.
Yeah. They all look British.
So when you just skip it up and you're just like, it's the big tooth broad from, you know what I mean? Like, and you're like, oh yeah, okay. And then they just switch to like, oh, now she's an adult. And you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Wow. That came out of nowhere.
But the other lady is still the same lady. And you're like, wait, why didn't you give her a different actor?
Yeah. Why didn't she get older too?
It's just,
'Cause you still get older even when you're older. You know what I mean? It's not like you reach a point where you stop.
what's the age in movies where a child actor can properly play the younger and older version of himself? Because
Ooh,
like 13
that's a
to
good-
14 is if you're skipping over 13, 14, you're gonna have to get a new actor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who-
I think from 15 to 25, you could do one actor. I think from 25 to
15
like
to 25.
I think 15 to 25, you could swing it.
Jeez.
I with some people, I don't think it's general, right? But I think there are a lot of people, like you look at some shows where there are teens in it, right? Like What the fuck is the HBO show where all the kids have sex on it?
Euphoria.
Euphoria. Thank
Yeah.
you. They're all like 30.
Yeah.
They're all in their like mid to late 20s and they're playing 17-year-olds.
Right.
And like they look 17. Like,
Oh, we were just talking about that with the Spider-Man guy.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
this,
he's almost 40 or something. Like,
he's going to be a child forever. Like
yeah,
he'll
for
always
sure.
be able to be Peter Parker. Like the
Yeah.
shucks, I wish I wasn't just 17 right now.
Yeah.
But it's just when they're telling that story, when they're doing that thing, at least give me season to season. If you
Yeah.
go episode to episode or in the same movie, something like this, you need to. I think you're right. You need a little half skip of like the one of the same child actors in like the other one's clothes, to where like one of
Yeah.
it's way too big or it's way too small. Like they're like, "Oh, you got some growing into it," you know?
Yeah. Well, and like it also it chooses to do the time jump when there's like a pretty good amount of conflict happening.
Yeah,
Like it really felt like oh my god, the shit just hit the fan moment. And then suddenly it's like 5 years later, like the voice from SpongeBob.
yeah,
And like now you're in this almost brand new setting and it's just like it felt like it was rushing to the finish line, and I appreciate that it was a fairly short movie, like an hour and 40 minutes or whatever.
yeah. But didn't it feel a little bit longer than that?
The reason it felt so long is because if you map out the movie, right? This is if I'm going to use my box to say
All right, go ahead.
this is Act 1. Act 1 is this much of the movie. Act 2 is this much of the movie.
Yeah,
And then Act 3 is that much of the movie. Like the Act 2 was like nothing.
yeah.
It
They're like, we gotta figure out how to grow food. We did.
Yeah.
We're good. Okay, I guess we're good for about 7 years. And you're like, okay.
Yeah. Like show me, even if it's just a compilation of the plants that failed,
Yeah,
them eating a rotten cucumber because they have nothing else to eat. Like
Yeah.
show me that shit.
yeah, yeah. Also, the dog medicine, I feel like, didn't add up too.
Yeah, the dog had, I mean, maybe they get 3 months supplies, but still.
Yeah, that was a weird thing. But again, without giving too much away, the last house was the basic theme that I thought was interesting. Though was the whole kind of plot, and this is not necessarily, I don't think is that hidden, but the fact that like aliens could be living already on Earth
Yeah.
and most likely hiding in the water.
Yeah.
And like when you see all of those government dumps of all the evidence and stuff like that, the UAPs, other things, you know, all the shitty, grainy recordings we've seen a million times. I just kind of feel like that it's not only a possibility, but it's also like it's. I think that they know. Like I don't think it's like disclosed to every fucking, like when you join the army, they're like, okay, so by the way, there's aliens. Don't tell anybody.
Yeah,
They're
no,
not
there's
trusting
no way.
every fucking redneck. So like they're gonna, it's high clearance, but it's also one of those things where like, you know, they know that there's no threat of any one of our weapons hurting that.
Yeah.
So like they're not even like necessarily worried about it, and they're just like and most likely again there might be whoever the powers may be that are able to communicate with them could be just being like, hey, just be cool. If anybody does shoot at them, they're just like, you know, hey, they just don't know. We'll let them know that it was a weather balloon or something stupid, because it's just that stupid gaslighting thing that not that they're a threat of taking over the planet or anything like that, but I don't see why they wouldn't be able to hide in where do they simulate, you know, the atmosphere for spacewalks and stuff like that? Usually in pools.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So why wouldn't they be able to exist in that environment, either in their ships or in some kind of, like, they don't have to hide.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have to hide at all. They could just be like the fucking Jensens down there. We don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh, absolutely. We have no idea. Yeah, and there are a couple of like it was weird to me that the like cell towers went down immediately, but the power grid stayed up. Like I think it would have been a more interesting movie if they had cell phone service at least for a little while. You know what I
Did the
mean?
plumbing ever go out?
It didn't seem like it. They still had running water at the end of the
At
movie.
no point did they ever go like, ew, poop. You know, like
Yeah.
that. That's, hey, if I'm being honest with you, that's something I would like to see in the movie. I want to see it represented like there is some problem with like, well, like they did again, like I said, they go over the dog and the medicine. It's a very
Yeah.
sad thing, but it's the same thing where they and if with even like the food or trying to grow the food or being out of food or something like that, all of those things they go through, but they just never go into like, how are you washing your clothes? How do you guys not all stink? How have you not killed each other by this point?
Yeah.
Like truly at this point. And I don't know. For me, a lot of the flaws in that movie, aside from being able to besides embracing a theory that I've loved about the aliens being in the water and shit, is the way that like they're able to like manipulate the weather and the water.
Yeah.
That kind of bugged me, where it was like, not that they had like superpowers or anything, but like, are they in every thunderstorm? You know what I mean? Like, is that what they're saying?
That is also something that actually you saying that just hit me of like, it seems like, okay, we're officially hitting spoiler territory. With like what I'm about to say. So if like you don't want to hear it,
It's still a fun watch.
I'll clap
whatever
my
we say.
hands. Yeah, I'll clap my hands when we're done. I thought it was so weird that the creatures, right? Were like it presents to you that these creatures are actually these are what squids are really.
Yeah.
Like this it doesn't at all
You're
say
right,
that
because
they're aliens.
it
It
does
just
the
says
little, it does like the ink spitting. It does,
yeah.
like it goes in the water.
Yeah, it runs on tentacles.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
like it's gotten bigger, it's evolved, whatever the case may be.
It's kind of a basic bitch ass alien.
But you never learn there's no resolution ever for why is the water alive? You know what I mean?
Why is it alive sometimes and other times? Like when they're like, we're able to lock your fucking doors. We're in the locks. We're in the woods.
So
We're
you can
holding up
never-
the foundation, you stupid fucking bitch.
Yeah.
And then they
We're
go
the only
like,
reason
I'm
your house is
swimming through the
standing.
water. And they're just like, how's he getting away from me? Get back here. Where you're like,
Yeah.
just
Well,
solidify the water. Just stop
Yeah.
them. Like make a cage.
or like why is they had the dew collector, right? Why is the dew not salinated? How is that?
It's raining. It's raining.
Yeah.
So like if
The chimney's open. The chimney is wide open and it's storming.
that really had the signs aliens are coming to a planet. You remember the you remember the movie Signs with
Yeah.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah. My favorite actor.
The broken clock apparently. uh, broken clock, Mel Gibson. He, he like it was like the aliens come to a planet where 70% of the entire planet is covered by their biggest weakness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like, but yay. I just heard a theory on this. That kind of.
Okay.
Were you about to say this?
Well, I didn't hear a theory on it, but I was going to say something and we'll see if this is what I was about to say.
The theory I heard was the aliens were much like it is being perceived nowadays. Were actually considered to be demons, not aliens, and they didn't like they've been here. They done been here, but like they're demons that are starting to take over the earth, and they're not in the water in the house is holy water because he's a priest.
Oh.
So,
I didn't
like,
know that theory.
So like that was the So not necessarily that they defeated the aliens. I can't remember if it was like, oh no, we don't like water, we're out of here, bye. But it
Yeah.
was just like but like a lot of people are going like, well, what about the atmosphere? What about blah blah blah?
Well,
They would be like breathing in poison gas, but didn't they wasn't he like huffing and puffing?
yeah.
So like I'm like, but I'm not going to give that to that fucking stinker, M. Night Shyamalan, because he makes a stinkeroo after stinkeroo after stinkeroo, and everybody goes, yeah, but what if it was? It's not. If it was, he's got to say it. He can't do this anymore. He can't make us do the fucking work.
Some of them aren't bad.
Some of them aren't bad. Signs, I
A
like
knock,
that, and
a
I
knock
will.
at the door in the woods or whatever. That one I thought was very good.
Was that with Batista?
Yeah, I
And
really
the gay
like that.
guys?
Yeah, I really like that movie.
That was a weird one. That was kind of felt like this, like the water guys.
Yeah, yeah, it
Wait,
definitely.
did you clap your hands to let them know they
No.
can come back? They're just sitting there watching this on mute. Like you look like a goddamn
Sorry.
idiot.
um, I so my theory with signs was going to be,
Okay.
and this is a much dumber person theory.
I mean,
You know-
dumber than me. I mean, and by the way, that was not my theory. So,
You're
by
about
the
to
way,
get okay.
okay.
Respect.
Sorry. Yeah.
So you know how when you're watching TV and like a Giardiance commercial comes on and it says don't take Giardiance if you're allergic to Giardiance?
Yeah.
Like how do I know if I'm allergic to Giardiance if I've
Yeah.
never taken it?
Yeah, that's gaslighting for sure.
The aliens in Signs
Oh.
never experienced water, so they didn't know they were allergic to it.
Okay.
Then they came here to Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Will Smith said, "Welcome to Earth."
Welcome here.
And then they come across accidentally, oh my God, water actually fucks me up.
Whoa! Let's get out of here.
Yeah. That was my
Okay.
theory, is that they just never came across it.
I don't hate that either. I mean, and that's probably what M. Night Shyamalan was doing, but
Maybe.
the demons thing was kind of weird. So
The
I think-
demons thing is a very interesting theory.
but like this whole thing, or this like where they're just like the alien people or race, or again, I don't even know if this is is this a whole takeover, or are they just doing what, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if they're going to try to franchise this shit, or if they're just trying to keep it ambiguous, or if they just ran out of money, or ran out of scenes, like you were saying, like maybe they didn't shoot for anything else. But it seems weird that they would go like, we're going to cover every single exit of the house except for the chimney.
Yeah.
And that, like, or maybe they just knew none of these beings can get through there.
Yeah, but they could get stuff in and out. You know, like that's what's
and also, why are they trapping them? I don't understand that either. They're containing them.
because they're trying to take the planet back. And they know that so this is why they were trapping them, I thought, is that they're trying to take, sorry, spoilers, we're going back into spoiler
all right,
territory.
guys.
I'll clap again. They're so
We
they're
shouldn't
trapping,
have had you come back. Sorry.
they're trapping the people in the house because they're trying to take the planet back, and they know it's not going to be a quick process. And they know they also know human nature and what we have access to, and they know that if people are allowed out of their house, that they will lose that fight.
What? How? That's the part where I go like this.
Missiles. They'll fucking send a tomahawk at every fucking 8-legged
Into
freak
the
in the
water?
ocean.
Who gives a shit? Yeah, the water don't care. Water can
I'm
close
just
the
saying,
door.
but I'm just saying they can't ever come out of the water then. If people are like out and about and like living their lives,
It starts
and then
raining.
these-
They just go.
yeah, genuinely, I genuinely did think that was one of the only redeeming plot points. Is I get why they would trap them in the house.
Yeah, I
Like,
didn't know
to
if they
me-
were like trying to like hold them over, if they were gonna like eat them or something. Or...
Yeah, no, I get why they trapped them in the house, but but again, the chimney being wide open fucking bugged me, like, and also, what is the significance of the rain? Right, like you see her
Yeah.
drawing with the pencil, and it's following the pencil.
Yeah,
and then
why do that and never have that pay off?
the only thing I can think of is that it is to represent that everything in the ocean was against humankind. Like the water was full of microplankton. And when the water was like following their hand or following the pencil, that's also trying to kill them.
Oh, really?
That's the only explanation I could think of. Genuinely the only thing that makes sense to me. But I hate that it was never resolved. It never mattered. Cause then they get attacked by 6 octopuses and then the one is like and then they all
Yeah,
leave and they
yeah,
never come back. And
yeah.
it's just
Well, I
like
mean, they haul ass, but it's still like, but it's still the thing where you go like, are so does that again? Is this happening all over? I'm
we left
assuming
all
it's happening all
yeah.
over.
I'm assuming it's the thing where like we left only the good ones.
Are they going to be? Yeah, or yeah. Okay, so they're just like they're like, all right, our job's done. Yeah, we're good. Fine, you guys are all right. You can live. Like, good luck, pussies. And then they just leave.
You Pat, listen, Hollywood, if you're listening or whoever wrote this fucking shitter of a movie, I'm here. Hire us to write the sequel. Because Pat, do you want to know what my sequel to this movie would be?
Please.
A new race of aliens comes to Earth, and now the octopuses and the human survivors have to team
What?
up to
Really?
fight
Yeah. Why not?
this new threat.
Because they're
Well,
friends now. Because they had the
yeah,
truth.
clearly they're friends now.
Yeah.
Everyone left, and then there's people
And they
talking on a
need his
fucking
human
walkie-talkie
brain.
somehow.
They need
Yeah,
his human brain. How to use the human brain? Because now they have. That's going to be. They're going to have a translator trip. Yeah.
brother, brother. I love how you mocked me a little bit at first, and you're like, actually, that is where the story goes.
Because we're going to need comic relief, and we're going to need a silly alien that's going to have to be like, "Whoa, whoa, this is our custom. This is." I don't know why I'm making it all Norwegian, but still,
Yeah.
this is a hit. I think. Hey, what's up, Chris?
What's up, Derek?
Oh wait, not Chris. Sorry, Derek. I just read Chris. Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Whatever. No, I think this is it's a weird. Like I said, it would get cartoonish, and then it would get too real, and then
Yeah.
it would get like not real anymore, and then it was just like a
Because what else? Like then the only other sequel is a survival movie. You
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
you clearly can't have them fight the sea creatures anymore
right. But I also
because
think
the
they're
storms stopped. They all went away. Like
right.
like everything was good. So like there's no conflict there. So now you're just gonna show us a survival movie? Like that's boring after what we just watched.
Yeah, or
Like
maybe it
after
could
the
be
first movie.
like a Django themed where now the human is going like into these communities as like a kind of like a bounty hunter for the aliens to be like, yo, this one, he's a
Yeah.
shithead. Not him though. He's cool.
I like that.
You know?
Also, another really petty, shitty plot point is, I was so annoyed that their street was not flooded, and then when they get to like downtown Seattle, the needle,
they're
it's all the way up to
past
the top of the
Space
needle.
You're like,
Yeah.
really? What the fuck are you doing?
How high of an elevation do these cocksuckers live at?
Yeah, exactly. And why are you leaving?
And also,
You don't have to
he's
leave
a,
now.
He's a
it's done.
fisherman. He's a fisherman, so clearly it ain't that high of an elevation. He went fishing in the morning and drove home.
That's
You know what I
true,
mean? Like
yeah.
he's
And
not
it
that
was-
far from. He's clearly not that far from the ocean.
Yeah, see, yeah, that was the thing that really bugged me when they were like going past the Space Needle and it was like flooded up to there. Like I thought if it was New York, obviously they see that's the
It'd be
only other
Statue
thing.
of Liberty.
Yeah, they have to go to either the Statue
Yeah.
of Liberty, they go to the East Coast. They
It's
go
the
to
fucking what was that? What was the weather movie?
Day After Tomorrow.
Is that what it was? Yeah.
Yeah, with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay. Yeah. That's the one. But that had the frozen.
Yeah, is that the
Statue
one
of
you were
Liberty
thinking
on the
of?
cover. Yeah, it was.
I think that was the cover of the movie.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, yeah.
But
So,
you're right.
Yeah.
It was that was so corny to me. Like how
Yeah.
like on what
No.
like he's a fisherman. We just saw him at the ocean an hour and 45 minutes ago. We
Yeah.
saw him walk out of his house fine.
I didn't even put it together to that point. I did have that thought of like when they were like, okay, we're on a boat now. We're on a boat. When he just takes his neighbor's boat.
Yeah.
And like you said, their whole neighborhood was just like nicely overgrown. It had like
Yeah.
bears
Bears
and shit,
walking
all that,
around, yeah.
just chilling out. Nature was, yeah. I didn't even think of that. This could be because I was just thinking from the point of view of, how every religion or every culture has a great flood thing.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
Oh,
like,
okay,
it
yeah.
seems like a good reset. it kind of feels like it's always been aliens that have always been gods, angels, demons, yada yada yada. And like they could just be multiple races that live on Earth, multiple races that have visited Earth or something like that, but either way there is for sure got to be a race of aliens that would either that's a chill spot. Me and Andy kind of came up with this theory that the moon is kind of like this this
Bring it
like a
back.
like a truck stop kind of like
Oh.
a like a rest stop in the universe, like that's a way station or something coming into Earth.
What's in your truck? Is there
Because
any food?
yeah, what do you call them?
Anything legal?
What
Space dogs
what's
have
your
to walk
business on
around.
Earth?
Space dogs have to walk around the outside of the
Yeah.
truck and make sure there's no drugs or
Yeah, they bark like backwards. They're like,
illegals.
"Blah, blah, blah, blah." Their barks are backwards. Yeah, I think space dogs, their barks are backwards. I think it's just, I think it's not that, in that same vein, it's not that crazy to say the ocean is just a cool, nice hideaway, or even a whole, that's where the aliens come to visit Earth. Like how we would go visit a ski resort or a lake,
Yeah.
something like a cabin in the lake or something like that.
Yeah.
And then we take a boat onto the ocean. They would go to the ocean and take a cruise out onto the farmland and fucking fuck a cow or a
Yeah.
farmer
Bail.
and be like, nobody's gonna believe you.
Yeah. It's the it's the Bill Murray effect. Have
What
you ever
about
heard
Bob?
this? Have you ever heard those stories about like he fucks with people in public and then whispers in their ear that no one's going to believe them?
Yeah, I've also I've kind of turned my opinion on Mr. Bill Murray over the years, where I'm like, he really seems like a piece of shit, pain in the
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
But
a
yeah.
problem.
Where he's just like, hey, I showed up at your party and I started doing the dishes. They're like, what? This is crazy. You're like,
Yeah.
get out of my house.
Yeah. Go anywhere else.
You're trespassing, you freak. The older he gets, the less funny it's going to be, too. Like, he's going to
Yeah.
be more of a,
It's sad.
oh. Like, if
'Cause
Bruce
it's-
Willis started doing it, it wouldn't be funny.
No, not
Yeah.
at all.
But it's going to be.
Yeah. But yeah, I watch it and because we talked about how we were going to talk about aliens in the ocean and things like that. So let's start with what I brought to the table this week.
Please, yeah.
And then we'll get to your stuff.
Yeah, you have my list.
So-
It's very, very minimal. I didn't have a lot to bring because I was pooping all week.
It's okay.
Hey, look, there we both are.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll be able to see it on YouTube too.
Okay.
Wait,
Will you? Are we
can't
both
see.
there?
I can't see your screen though.
You can't see my screen on YouTube?
Well, I mean, I can't. No, I'm saying I can't see it. Wait,
What?
I can see the top chat. What's going on here?
So confused.
You're on the live stream thing. No, I'm saying I can't see the rest of your screen on like when you're sharing your screen. I can only see like the top right corner of it. It says "Our aliens."
Really? That's weird.
Yeah, but
Um,
I'll just watch it on YouTube.
no, let me try. Let me fix it.
Yeah, it's so weird. You're not on the stream. It's so fucking weird.
That is so strange. How's it? Is it okay now?
No.
No, you still can only see the top corner.
Yeah, it's weird. I see the "Our aliens" but I see the whole screen on the actual YouTube. So I'll just watch it on here.
All right. Well, you'll be on a little bit of a delay then, but
It's gonna be a lot of a delay.
this isn't.
Well, can you try full screening? Can you full screen the actual video? Let me see what that is.
Okay. Let's try that.
That's so strange.
This is wild.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stop using Zoom. I mean, it's nice
Yeah.
in a pinch and everything, but it's we're beyond this. You know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah. Okay. Share. Do you see the video?
No. It's so
What?
I don't know why it's only the top thing. That's so fucking strange.
I wonder, could it be because of you resized stuff?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see standard. That's a little bit better. Yeah, that's better. There we go.
Okay.
I went standard with it.
Okay. All right. So this isn't necessarily a water-related alien thing, but this was a very compelling video that not compelling. It was interesting. Posted 2 days ago on r/aliens, titled "Two Friends in Mexico Who Claim to Have Captured Two Beings on Camera in the Woods."
Two. I think I might. Did you share the sound?
Great question, Pat.
I'm just watching your eyes. It's so funny.
Son of a bitch. Of course I shared the sound. What are you
What are you talking about? It was like that the whole time. Dios mío.
¡Ey, morro! Es uno de esos macetones. Es un macetón. Es un macetón. Hay que agarrarlo, güey. Es uno chiquito, güey. Es uno chiquito.
Head.
Oh, it's a little guy poking up?
Yeah, right there.
Mira, güey, sí, lo estás agarrando, mames. Sí. Se está moviendo. Sí. Vente. No mames, güey, mira, güey.
What are we ordering?
Mira,
Starbucks here, folks? Come on.
Amigos, ¿cómo le hablamos a estos güeyes? No mames, ¿qué hacen?
Oh.
Ay,
Hey.
He's like
No,
the
he's
guy who was
blowing.
the guy who was blowing him.
¿Qué es esa mamá? Está más grandote, está más grande. Se está moviendo. ¡Ey, se está moviendo!
Whoa, that
Oh, what was that?
bug.
¡Sácate a la verga! ¡Mira! ¡Güeyes! No mames, ¿qué hacen? ¡Ay,
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Vete a la verga, güey!
I think they just stumbled on an alien blowjob.
Está más grandote, está más grande.
Yeah, they might be.
Se está moviendo. ¡Sácate a la verga!
Yeah. They definitely stumbled on an alien glory hole, and his chest is glowing because that's where the other alien finished.
Yeah, dude, that's a weird one. I don't know about that. If that was it does kind of feel like a weird either like a hookup thing. Like I don't know if they're like wearing disguises or definitely a fake thing. You know what I mean? Like something that they're like, hey, let's just try to get a viral video going. Pero go over there.
Yeah. And then there was a comment that I saw that can't find it now, but someone was essentially like, it's always so much more believable when I see the videos from a foreign country.
Yeah,
and I was like,
I can see that. But
yeah.
But I don't know. There's a guy. There's a Muslim guy. He goes ghost hunting, and he like. But his reaction, his like frantic, over and over, like he's just repeating, "Smila, Smila, Smila." He just keeps like, and it's like it's so frantic, and like he's like, if you really think about it, kind of the worst ghost hunter of all time.
Oh yeah.
Because
he's Zach Baggins?
He's terrified. Oh yeah, for sure. Because Zach Baggins at least is trying to find the truth. This guy is. This guy seems
just for some reason the tone of your voice when you said that was so funny. Zach Baggins is at least trying to find the truth.
Chris, actually, the actual the truth is actually no, they. I think it's a weird thing because he's too into it. He's like too in the sauce. So like if like there's a bang or a thing, he's like, Bismillah. It's just like he's it's great. It's very entertaining for sure, but it's also like it doesn't seem like the most effective as far as gathering evidence because you're screaming over whatever entity might be trying to communicate with you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess I never thought of it that way.
Bismillah.
Okay. Do you know who David Grush is?
He looks familiar. Has he been?
He was on Rogan. He was a whistleblower in 2023. A guy from the Air Force.
I think I know he's blowing. Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, Dr. Phil has become a paranormal guy now. Oh, this is the kind of shit that he's hosting on his show.
There's other, taxonomies of anomalous intelligences, we'll call it, that perhaps it's ultra terrestrial.
I feel like I can see this guy's brain.
And
he looks like he's like fake.
There's shadow biome. There's other types of origins.
He's a shadow biome
under the sea that we don't understand. 70% of our oceans and what advanced intelligence might have developed on the seabed, so to speak. Wink, wink. And so there's a lot of different things that this could be.
You're not supposed to say it.
So when I know. What he's doing there is he is come out, and it's been talk. There's been talk lately about an alien lab being on the seabed of the Atlantic Ocean.
That's pretty cool.
And that's what he's like. That's what he's like getting at there.
Chris, 10 times more interesting than the Titanic.
I will say that for sure. Boats sink all the time. God damn it! Why does it always open our stream when I close out?
You keep opening up the page. Yeah, I think the shadow biome thing. I'm gonna write that down. I like that.
Yeah,
that's interesting. What the fuck is a shadow biome?
I would assume it's just like it's an area where creatures exist that we haven't discovered yet.
I don't think I spelled biome right.
BIOME.
Oh, yep. Nope,
Way to go!
I just added the E. I had biome.
All right, you just didn't finish writing it.
I had a biome.
All right, so right.
The following video comes from a witness who was just enjoying the ocean views and really wasn't expecting to record anything, but they did.
But they were.
But they did.
And everybody is asking, what exactly is under the water? We can see that it has a pretty big weight and it's moving fast. But is it?
I don't think it's moving at all. It doesn't look like it's moving even a little bit.
Yeah, she's zooming in.
Because it's so cool. It makes you wonder and question.
But like when you see the thing that's in the water,
yeah.
Take a look at this video.
Like there it is.
Tell us what you think.
Yeah,
it doesn't look like it's moving. Oh my god! Really buried the lead with the fucking wind there, lady. There should have been a warning.
It's gonna be loud.
It's gonna either be loud or it's real loud or real quiet. It's a quiet one. I don't know, man. It looks just like a dugong or something.
Yeah, it could be like a squid. I don't know. Like there's a lot of red shit in the ocean, lady. Like, what the fuck? Something underwater making a wake is not like as incredible. Like if that was a ball of light, I'd go, well, that's a little weird. That's a little weird.
For sure, absolutely.
But I don't think it's like a mermaid or anything.
But speaking of ball of light,
this is the kind of shit I'm talking about.
Really dangerous. What did you?
That's so much Diet Coke.
I mean, I'm a master diver. There's nobody around.
This is apparently these sort of things have been happening all along the East Coast.
Anything like that.
Just
I like
green lights.
Some people go lobster diving. It is still possible. This particular one.
This just looks like in a movie when a car crashes in the water.
Go check this out.
You know what I mean? It's just like our dirty ass ocean, and that's a lamp.
The number of sightings that people are having in these locations and. Putting it all together, it just doesn't make sense that so many people, are.
Oh yeah, that's another thing too. I was looking into this stuff. We should check out this Enigma app.
The UFO.
It is a UFO.
Always people focusing
sighting
in the sky,
app.
right? And so it's kind of like now that we're
like people can
USOs,
report that they've seen things.
A lot of
I'm
people
gonna start
are
doing
wondering
that for fun.
if this is a new phenomenon. Or not.
I'm gonna be like, I just saw one. It's in my toilet.
Check out this unidentified submerged object.
You know what this almost feels like? This feels like like how like there's like those halogen bulbs on certain cars, and those dickheads always seem to drive behind me.
Yeah,
this feels like diver culture wise. Like there's somebody on a night dive that's like, well, if I'm going on a night dive, I want the highest beam thing. And like that's like,
I'm seeing where I'm going.
At a natural phenomena. These definitely not
that's
like
crazy.
phosphorus and algae. It's nothing like that, and it definitely doesn't explain how people are seeing the objects come up out of the water and zip out in these huge.
So in that situation, Chris, would you? Yeah. Because I just had this weird thought. I would. Man, I'm such a fucking idiot. Because like I'm really thinking of this, and I'm really thinking like legitimately what I would do, and I think my impulse is like fucking carabiner to my fucking belt loop and just dive in the water.
Yeah,
like grab a snorkel or a glass, like a fucking whatever, some kind of thing that I can see underwater, and just go like, because there's a huge light. If anything, like I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to kind of see it far away, most likely. I don't know.
It also doesn't look like it doesn't look very deep or very far.
You're so close.
Yeah.
And like I obviously I don't want to get like I think I would be willing to risk, like in classic stupid white person fashion, I would be willing to risk my life, like jumping in, diving into the water, and just being like, "Remember me."
At minimum, again, it's funny, in the one video we saw in the aliens in Mexico video we watched, someone in the comments was talking about like, why don't you get closer, blah blah blah, and then another person was like, everyone's so tough till they're in this situation. It's like, all right, hold on, that's funny. But at minimum, I'm putting my phone in a Ziploc baggie and throwing it into the water, like casting it out on a line. You know what I mean? Like,
something. Like
I'm doing, exactly. Like if I have a GoPro, if I have my phone on me, I'm putting it in a baggie. I'm throwing it in the water, recording, and then pulling it back.
I'm taking a mousetrap. I'm fucking gluing a GoPro to it. I'm putting some dog meat on it. And I'm tossing it outside.
Exactly.
You know, like that's legitimately. It's a how could you? I mean, it is us because like I think people that think this way are not people that end up owning boats.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure we're not gonna end up on this path to like having a Dexter style like cruiser boat or anything like that to where we can go like police this. But even if I'm on like a tour boat, I'm bringing a bungee cord in anticipation for my wife to tie it to herself. Yeah. And then to be like, stay here, hold on to something. And then me dive in just because that's the thing is like, I'm still practical enough to be like, I'm not like going to purposely, strand myself in the middle of the ocean in the middle of the night. But if I see that light, it's so tempting not to like want to go. It's like when you see it, if you see a fucking whale come that close or something, you're like, you don't kind of want to see it. Like, I mean, I guess I wouldn't dive in the water for a whale, but I mean,
but I think if you didn't know it was a whale and just saw like a big shape, you might want to jump in, right? Like,
no, I don't know, not in the middle of the night.
But 100%, I'm with you. I'm figuring out what that light is.
If I think it's man-made, or if I think it's something that is like a ship or a vessel or something that's not even going to necessarily like register me. Like if I'm really just trying to spy. I'm not trying to like intervene with an animal. I don't want to get its attention.
Nope, not destroying it. I'm not doing anything. I just want to see what it is.
But that's those videos have always very much intrigued me.
Yeah.
Over areas about the size of a football field.
And then
it's like somebody
I just skipped ahead in the video to other spots. The whole thing
just lights up underneath them.
Where they showed different footage.
You mentioned the fact too that some of them, like we have the USS Omaha case caught on
Omaha.
Where we have this transmedium
Omaha. Transmedium. I'm more of a trans 3X myself.
Come up out of the water, sometimes in broad daylight. Right, so something is traveling back and forth. You remember Rear Admiral Tim Gallaudet, who's been on the show.
I don't know if I'm ever trusting someone who cuts the re off of member. You ever remember?
Member. Did he really just say member?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Here, let me go back.
In front of Congress about a Navy program before. He testified in front of Congress about a Navy Gallaudet, who's been on the show. Something is traveling back and forth. You remember Rear Admiral Gallaudet?
You remember. He did say you remember.
He testified in front of Congress about a Navy program that they're calling the Fast Movers. Right, and the fast movers, they detect,
I always hate their names.
These objects.
It costs extra, but man, oh man, they get you they get you to your next building real quick.
Perhaps over 100 miles an hour, right? And so you've got the fast ones. You have ones that kind of just linger there.
Ones who play on rocks.
Fucking lingerers, lingerers.
And then I saved this one for last, Pat, because I thought this one was going to be your favorite.
Oh, that one's a close one.
This one I think you're really going to love.
You're ramping up appropriately. Oh, that's just the top right corner. Oh, that's what I was seeing. It was just the feed. What's that, a giant strawberry? What, you got, an underwater strawberry right there?
This one is crazy.
Why is that strawberry looking at me, Chris?
I like that.
He's like a fucking squid in the headlights. real squid in the headlights look here. And why is he just staring at it?
Yeah, right. Well, he's camera shy.
He's just like, oh my god, I'm so nervous. I've never been on TV before.
It's like it reminds me of like a little kid on picture day. He's just like,
Can you smile? I am smiling. I am smiling.
but the thing that zips by behind him is crazy.
Oh, is that the alien thing we're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just a squid that was just staring. I've never seen a squid that still before. This is, to me, that is the most astonishing thing. Okay, that's the rod. That's my least favorite thing in, I guess alien culture. I don't know what to say, but like the whole paranormal realm is the term rods.
Yeah, it's very sexual in nature.
But it's also like, I mean, what else do you call that? Also, that could be, I mean, it's the ocean, baby. We're talking about, there's fish zooming in and out of there.
I mean, it's a cool video, but not to yuck anyone's yum.
Yeah.
It's another squid.
It's like a pinfish or something. Yeah, or a squid or, yeah.
Like if you look, like it looks like the head is exactly the same here. And then when you see the tail.
Yeah, you're looking at the faraway version and then they're like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Like
I don't know, but that is, actually, wait, that goes behind him though, right?
It does go behind him.
I don't know, Chris. I would say maybe not squid, but definitely, I don't know. I don't even know.
The one I immediately, when I saw this, I thought it was just another squid flying by and reflecting the light.
Yeah, they probably do that.
But the one thing I did see someone say in the Reddit post for this is that squids really won't hang out that close to other squids. So the chances of it being a squid is, yeah, he's like, I gotta get out of there. This guy's, thank you. The fast squid is like thanking the cameraman.
Yeah, he's just like, go on now, get. He's just standing there. He's like, what are you doing here? I'm sorry, I gotta go. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really interesting. That one is kind of, I didn't even realize that. I thought it was just a funny squid. The squid just was like, what do I do?
It's just,
do you do something or do you say action? Oh wait, you're filming right now?
Yeah. He's
like, you're taking a picture.
Does anyone else see this?
Yeah.
Is this just me?
Guys, are you seeing this right now? So I was hunting, right? And then I was just like, it was just like this big thing that was just like going. And
then it had a real bright light.
Like, did you shoot it with ink or? No, I just kind of stared at it. No,
I freaked
was like,
out.
This guy, it looks like this guy back here.
Yeah, same position and everything.
I didn't even know that I was already a fan of this guy apparently.
Yeah. Oh man, that was.
Oh, thank you so much for those, Chris. Yeah, I think, and I think we proved it. I mean, obviously the core of the movie, The Last House, has it got legs, but it doesn't know how to
tentacles.
Use them.
No.
Yeah.
No, I think in more skilled hands, it could have been a better movie for sure. But
right.
but it was an old school watch. It definitely it. I would summarize it perfectly as it is a $5 bargain bin movie.
Yes, yeah, that's what I thought. Like straight to DVD, straight to sci-fi.
Walking through Walmart with my mom, being like, "Oh, look at this! This looks cool."
But like watching it, you're like, "This was way better than it needed to." It wasn't that bad of quality.
No,
it was bad story wise.
Yeah,
but like as far as like the alien monsters and everything, and the rain and stuff, you're like, "This looks cool." But it's also like, it still gets to the point where you're like, this doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Oh, all yeah. Right. I was like, wait, why is that there? Nope, you can go. It's kind of in any order. This one is this is actually the most interesting, I feel like.
Yeah.
Kind of in our
this
Bigfoot.
One?
Yeah, and make sure you're sharing sound because she talks a lot. Which is a good thing.
Right, sound is shared.
Y'all been asking for my Bigfoot stories, so let's go. On my father's side, I am Lakota and Dakota. And in our language, The name for Bigfoot is Chie Tonka. Chie Tonka means big brother or elder brother, and it's a term of endearment and respect for this being who is very real. He is said to be a protector of places like this. He or they are also beings of great psychic power. When they are seen, it is because they want to be seen. They're interdimensional. They can go in and out of this plane as they desire. And I used to live in Northern California. There were stories of this elder about how he would trade with Bigfoot. There was a place that they had designated, and he would leave.
Do you have a size
for
17
Tonka,
socks?
And Chie Tonka would leave things in return. There are many stories about interactions with Bigfoot or Chie Tonka and how this being is regarded in many different indigenous cultures. He's not speculated to be a figment of our imagination or a tall tale. He is regarded as a being of great teaching. Sometimes he comes as a figure of correction for those who are walking a path that needs correction, and sometimes he comes as a protector of the innocent ones who need it. Bigfoot shows himself as a warning. The greater the amount of sightings, the more we need to be aware of our relationship with Unchimaka, Mother Earth, and with ourselves and with one another. When you look at Bigfoot as more of an elder or a teacher or someone who came before us and who can teach us how to live in harmony with the environment, with Mother Earth.
Why she say it like that? Why she say environment like that?
There isn't any fear that should be there because the respect would inherently be there.
The bugs seem to really be like, wrap it up, lady.
Yeah, the cicadas, like, they're playing her
just
off.
like anything that can teach us, that can help us be more connected with our environment.
Oh my God.
It's attacked by those who don't want us to be coherent, who don't want us to be more awake and aware of who we really are and where we come from.
Fake news, fake news. Let's go, Brandon. She's in Florida.
And as his story and his likeness is making its way more into our awareness, whether it be through joking,
lock her up.
interested in learning more about this being, it's a signal that there are changes coming to our Earth and that we need to heal our relationship with our environment.
She's like looking at the bugs, like, all right.
The way in which Chie Tonka shows himself to you is a mirror of how you are choosing to walk in this world. Are you going to live in harmony and balance with your environment? Or are you going to be
how she says environment.
That he has to teach a lesson to?
Ooh, that little chuckle at the end is unsettling.
Yeah, it gets really unsettling, like the more intense and more like detailed she gets into the talk, but you're like, okay, so he's real. Also, are those real tattoos?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, she seems like a lot of fun, Chris.
Yeah.
But like
the comments are good.
Oh yeah?
This person says there's a Chie Tonka watching over the land I'm residing on. I've left him gifts, but the only thing he takes is the tobacco. Sounds like you probably got a homeless guy.
I think you got a hobo, buddy. You got a Chia honky tonka. It's honky tonky Ted.
I dreamt of Bigfoot. He swam across the lake towards me, and I ran because I was scared. But when I turned around to look, he had disappeared. No one needs to hear that story.
Yeah.
What?
By the way, all of it was fake. It was a dream.
This comment being a good one.
This lady is like, here's a legitimate reason of what.
Oh my God! Wait, the person who commented good one is the lady who made the video. I like that this lady is like, all right, pal. Like,
yeah, okay, buddy. One. Okay, pal.
Oh,
yeah. The Chie Tonka is. It's really interesting to think like, it kind of reiterates the what's it called, the portal theory, the kind of weird thing of you're like, they're not necessarily like, they could be. What if even that was, oh my God, Chris, I'm not the first one to think of this, I don't think, but what if Bigfoot, that race of animal, is the missing link? Or a missing link?
Could be.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh my God. And so it, like, Bigfoot, smart thing, bred with Neanderthals, dumb thing, and then made human, kind of smart thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like mediocrely smart thing.
Yeah, medium smart thing.
Medium smart thing. Yeah, we're medium smart things.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I think that's the like, because like the whole thing with Grays, or like those weird I don't know if it was part of the recent government dump, but like the fact that they were talking about those aliens with the big heads and the big like human like eyes.
Oh,
They're talking about
yeah.
the P-42s and P-55s and the B-52s and whatnot.
Yeah.
But they I think they had the like what if those are like those, because they're like people plus 42, there's like plus 42,000 years or something like that, or 42 million years. What if like Bigfoot is the other way?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the before, and these are the afters.
Yeah. That's why
we're-
they're
and
like
we're
in tune with nature and stuff.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's how they exist in the woods and everything like that. That's how they kind of go throughout. It's so crazy. I wish any of this was true.
It'd be so, dude. I talk about that all the time, about how like I have some people in my life who I would say are like kind of almost genuinely crazy. They're like as close to crazy as you can be.
My
like
ears
the stuff
are
that
ringing.
not in the way you are, in the way of like the stuff that they will believe.
Like
And-
ignorant in a way.
Sort
Or
of,
no.
but it's like my mom thinks that she believes the theory that like Bill Gates started COVID so that he could kill all of us through the vaccine.
Yeah, I mean, but has she been
And-
proven wrong, Chris?
And I was like,
I mean, did you hear Fauci answer any questions, Chris? I'm just
I was like, I was like, bear
sorry, I'm
with
playing
me.
devil's idiot right now.
You're good. And I was like, bear with me. I was like, what's the incentive? And she's like, control. I'm like, he already has control. He's a multi-billionaire. He can do anything he wants. He has so much money that he'll never know what it feels like to like need or suffer or any of that stuff. He already has as much power and control as a human being could possibly have.
Yeah.
And if he kills us, he loses all of that because there's no one to give him money or for him to control anymore.
He's not the leader of anything.
Yeah, capitalism does not want people to die.
Yeah.
Like capitalism, honestly, like capitalism needs bodies to exist. The tree of capitalism is fed with the blood of the working class, right? Like it needs us.
Regular Joes like me and you.
Yeah, so they're not going to give up being billionaires to kill the planet. Like what? Then they're no longer billionaires. They no longer have money. They wouldn't be trying to live forever if they were trying to also kill everyone.
Right. Yeah, that's a point that I've always kind of made too. Of like you need to sustain us. I understand them poisoning us and controlling us and manipulating us. Totally.
Yeah.
Like that totally makes sense. But like for them to say like they want us all dead, of like, well, I don't think that makes sense for them.
Yeah.
Because then they're not in charge of anything.
But like
Then they don't have anybody to manipulate and to like to like do their bidding. Even with the machines, there's always gonna be a job. There's always gonna be a responsibility. There's always gonna be a thing that you have to like put, send down the ladder kind of thing. So
yeah, and I even as someone who tries to like believe a lot of stuff, and I will give things a chance. Life would be so much more interesting if I was just crazy. Like I would love to be that kind of crazy. I would love to wake up every day and believe that there's, like I almost said a class of billionaires who are out to kill us all. And like, they're not out to kill us, but they are out to like fuck children and like do other terrible things.
yeah, they're
you know what I mean?
Again, definitely down to manipulate us.
Yeah.
Like for
but
sure.
I just don't think that they're like, I don't think like and maybe this is me being dumb. I don't think an apocalyptic event is going to happen at least in my lifetime. Cause life is too boring for that.
Yeah.
Like nothing is actually that interesting.
No, I don't think it's, and I would have to agree with that too, because I don't even think it's a matter of boring or not boring or anything like that. I think it's just like I don't know if it happens like that. Like I'm sure like yes, there was a mass extinction of dinosaurs. Every time they like somebody goes like here's what we know, and it's like, well, you never fucking know. You never really know. There's a ton of things that you can prove through your theories. Like there's plenty of things that you can say, like you can tell a very convincing story and everything. But like I was saying, even with like the Iliad and the Odyssey and shit, where I was just like, why wouldn't this be the Bible? This is a way better Bible.
Yeah.
Like it's the same things. It's the same things. Don't be greedy. Don't be rude. Respect your brother and neighbor and blah, 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 blah. Like Zeus's law is essentially just like, why not have that be
the Ten
old,
Commandments?
Yeah. The Old and New Testament kind of thing.
Yeah.
But there's enough stories in there and there's enough like side characters that you would get just as much stuff out of. But it's just a matter of, when you're not blinded by that, I think it's a lot easier to see stuff like that. But
True.
But I don't think I just kind of it really does kind of frustrate me to get to the point where people would be ruled like that, like by like so easily manipulated to where they're like defending, again, like you said, like pedophiles and like weirdos and how even the people that you think are the best to sort this shit out are like, well, we got to vote this guy in. And you're like, well, you know what I mean? Like it's just kind of, it's this like endless cycle that, like I've said for years, I have this weird like peaceful nihilism about everything where I go like, none of this really, it's, even if I knew all of the things, even if I was like, just to go back to your point, even if I was like, I wish I could just be crazy like that, like it's not going to solve anything. So I guess the peace of
life
mind
would be
of like,
exciting.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it would be even more terrifying than it is. At least right now, I can have that solid. I don't think it's going to be a biblical apocalypse, but like if an apocalypse happens, all right. If it doesn't, okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that's
for sure.
To me, that feels way more powerful than anything else, because if it is going to happen, I can't do anything about it. If it's not going to happen, I can't do anything about that either. You know what I mean? Like I had nothing to do with it not happening.
Yeah.
So
either
like,
way, I didn't prevent it and I didn't start it.
There's so much peace in not mattering and not
Ego
knowing,
death, baby.
Right. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. So like not having that same stereotype, I do kind of wish that, but I think we're the perfect amount of crazy, because we're not crazy. You know that. You say I wish I was crazy, Chris. You're fucking crazy, brother.
I wish I was that kind of crazy.
There you go. Yeah,
because
I'm full blown.
I'm the crazy that I can talk myself out of it, though.
That's what I'm saying. It's like where we can get to the point where you're like, I guess I'll have some cookies.
Like my big one lately, Pat. You'll appreciate this. My like car thought for like the past like month, driving alone in the car. I'm out of podcasts. The thoughts that I have in the car are that it's crazy to me that we just accept like that history happened. Yeah. And there's no like, we only believe it because like someone wrote it down at some point in time.
Yeah.
And I'm not even talking like the Iliad and the Odyssey times.
No, I know that's the stuff I'm talking about. That we know. Yeah. That's the stuff I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking like 1925.
Yeah.
Like that. We just trust that happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all of that shit. I'm just like,
any of that is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about, where it's like, those are the things that we say we know for a fact, and this is what happened, and this is the blah blah blah, and eventually everything changes. Everything, everyone's perception changes eventually. Again, like I said, Mel Gibson. You know what I mean? Who knew?
Like, that cop had a pretty good idea, I'm sure.
I'm just saying. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just like, oh, I'm going to make you look bad. But I don't think there's I don't think there's anything that like obviously hindsight. I think hindsight's a gift. I don't think of it as a see. I told you. It's kind of like if Al Gore came out after like the third fucking 7.5 magnitude earthquake in a row in like a South American country or something like that, and like all of the rain and flooding and all this other shit. I don't think it would be in good taste for him to come out and go, told you.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's not like
he
didn't do the whole thing about that and say this is what's about to happen. I know it happens naturally, but it's also our intervention could help to solve this. And do you know what I mean? Like I hate to sound like a fucking, but that's been in my lifetime of like, there was somebody that said that and everybody's like, what are you talking about? And it's just like, well, there's like a flood or a landslide or an earthquake or a wildfire like every day.
Yeah.
Every single, and maybe it's just being more reported, nowadays. Yeah. I literally have a cat fight happening right here. It's insanity. It's like kitty cat WrestleMania right now.
All right. Well, speaking of insanity, let's watch our friend Ryan here.
Wait, is this the house? Look at this.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Why are you doing that? Stop doing that. All right. Sorry. Hey.
No, you're good.
It's a little crowded around here.
We ran out of space in Austin.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Water.
And I will say I did watch probably 10 of this guy's videos the other day when he first came into my feed. I watched every single one that was about the paranormal and not all of his videos. That's one thing that leads me to believe it. If you didn't when I go to an Instagram page and it's only the ghost videos or it's only the creepy shit, that's like that I don't buy.
Yeah.
But when you've had like years and years and years of normal ass stuff, I'm way more likely to believe you.
You don't think of it as a pivot? You don't think it's like a pivot to say like, oh, I think I could really turn my channel around if I started.
I think it's less likely because I think people who typically consider like a pivot or a brand change are like, this other thing wasn't working. Let me start fresh.
Oh, like they would change it.
The algorithm prefers fresh.
It's happened every once in a while where I followed like a paranormal thing. And there was actually one, I think it happened during Buddha Boys. I can't remember if it did or not, but like it was I think it was like a paranormal page that I was following that it was like, it like at one point stopped sharing like paranormal stuff and started sharing like bikini babe pics and stuff like that.
That's so funny. But it probably deleted all the paranormal stuff.
I can't remember. Like I can't. It was like one of those things where it's just like, hey, wait, wasn't this a thing? It was something like that. And I think there was another one where it was like a cat, where the cat account ended up passing away, and then the account ended up just like started sharing like hot babe pics and stuff. It was just like, all right, well, they're like, well, they probably monetized, and they're like, well, we need this last month. We need engagement.
Yeah. Or whoever owned it, it was like a fuck Jerry situation where the person who like paid them was like, well, now we need to take over your account. You have all these followers.
Yeah.
And we need people to stay around. So this is what we're going to do.
Are about to see something that's going to blow your mind.
This is always how he prefaces them.
The first
box kind of thing.
Do you remember what the first one you saw was?
I can almost.
I remember it was early on
the same
to it.
one.
It was like one of the first. I feel like it was one of the first ones where he set up the camera.
Every single.
The first one I saw was
time.
The first one that came up in my feed is the one where he's driving and the light is on and the door's open a little bit.
Yeah, and he's driving up and he's like, see.
Yeah, that's the first one I saw, and then I dove in.
Get ready.
I love Nine Inch Nails.
Wanna fuck you all over.
Why are you going so far away? Now I can't hear it.
Who's here?
Oh, he thinks he has a
Are
mimic?
you here right now?
You don't need the spirit box for a mimic, brother.
How many of there are you?
How many of there
How
are
many?
you?
More than one?
What does he mean? I didn't hear that one. I was talking though.
So you're telling me there are 7 spirits here? You are about to see something that's
See,
gonna
this is
blow your-
what I'm saying. Can you click on his profile real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah. See if you can find one, because like there have been gems of his. I just
I
picked
take
one
it
of
back now. It does look like he deleted everything that wasn't the paranormal
See,
stuff.
this is what I'm saying. I think he's a fucking lying piece of shit.
Yeah.
I think this account is not. I'm not okay.
Damn.
That's a weird thing to say. He's not a lying piece of shit. I don't mean that. That one. Yeah, play that. The top. Oh, I'm pointing at my TV like you fucking know.
This one?
No, the garage light one, right next to the EVP one.
Oh, this one.
I'm not even kidding. Like at this point, I'm not.
Yeah,
joking.
this is the first one I
Nobody's
saw.
Here.
Yeah, I think
Nobody's
this
here.
was.
Pulled into the house. I mean, my shirt's not even soaking wet. Like
my shirt's
like,
not even soaking wet.
Okay, so like Chris, this is the shit that I'm talking about. Where I'm like, I think
like
he's.
that.
I think he might be
I
crazy.
don't understand. Like what is?
I don't
what
know.
is-
Maybe.
what is
So like
going-
every time he's responding to something like this, he's like, "What is going on? The light's on in your fucking shed. What are you talking about?"
light on like that. It doesn't make any sense. Look, I'm gonna run out there.
Okay.
Real quick. I always do.
Got it. Real quick, like I always do.
Who's here at the house? Pouring down raining.
I'm all alone.
By the way, nobody's ever at his house. He always talks about other people being at his house. Like,
Yeah.
It's like I don't think there is.
Open. I closed them because I knew it was gonna rain. And dog, like
Dog.
completely on. Look, you would do that to turn them off. I got the ring camera.
Classic
right
switch.
there.
I hate that the switches are backwards though.
Yeah, that does bother me. Oh. Uh-oh.
And I
It's
fixed
a
that.
drafty fucking thing that happens a lot in sheds.
Right now, nobody's here, bro. Who's here? Hello? Hello? Oh yeah, I've got cat balls up there. If there's movement, it'll show. Hello? Okay. Okay, we're out. We are.
Also, why does he never have shoes on?
I'm not even kidding. Like at this point, I'm not joking.
That just hit me. He's driving his
telling
car
you.
barefoot.
I'm telling you, I think he's a partial mental patient that is also starting his own paranormal channel that is just like straight up like every time it's something either outlandish like that where it's like, ooh.
Yeah.
I think
I
he either
actually
has a
think-
homeless guy living in his thing or he might be just faking it all.
I'm wondering if he started a second channel.
You think so?
Or if he just deleted all of his other stuff. Because he had a shitload of, I swear when I started watching him,
Yeah.
he had a shitload of videos and posts that were not ghosts.
Can you
It was
do the
just
one-
normal?
Can you do the one that says, I think I'm moving out? I think that one and the night vision one that you just were hovering over
Yeah.
both.
Man.
This might have been the first one I saw.
Oh, this was the first one I saw
Guess what's
too.
on, man? The lights are on in the shed.
In the
Haven't been
shed.
in there.
Because I thought it was going to be a husband complaining about
3
his
days.
wife. I promise.
Yeah.
I haven't been in there.
This is my mother's car. Yeah, this is the first one I
Telling you,
saw.
bro.
Because I remember being like, okay, so
We're
he
doing
lives
this in
with
one
his
take.
mom?
One take. One take.
One take.
If he's barefoot in this one,
You're gonna shit your
I'm gonna
butt.
lose my mind.
You're gonna shit your butt. You're gonna shit your entire butt.
It's all coming off.
Gotta see what's going on. Hold on. This is insane. Doors open in here too.
Hey, who's in here?
I did hear a
Who is in here?
That was me.
Come on, man.
oh.
Come on. What is that? What is that?
Nothing.
Oh my god, dude, I'm. Hey, who is in here, man? I'm over it.
Yeah, I think you got a homeless guy, dude.
That's what I thought. No shit. Okay, he's got flippies on this time. But that's I didn't even think this was going to be paranormal when I first started watching them.
Yeah, when
That's
I saw
how much. That's how much not paranormal stuff there was on his channel.
How did my dog just get
or on his
outside?
page.
How did my dog just get outside?
You don't believe it?
He's very dramatic, this fella.
He is.
I've watched thousands of these videos, you know, all my time on TikTok, and I always have my skeptics about it. No one is home. That is my mother's car that's parked in that same spot for months. If I can,
The evidence that he's providing is not like doesn't go with
that
this.
dog was in that
Yeah,
house.
it's not like
with the door
it's not
fucking locked.
it's not doing
and
anything.
everything.
Yeah, you probably left your door open. I have Derek in the comment here. He says, I always suspect these people to be are on Adderall or something and have not slept for days and had a mental break. That it feels so manic.
That could be.
He
I
feels
certainly,
so manic.
I certainly, when I'm sleep deprived, one of the first things that happens is I like hallucinate stuff.
I run to my shed barefoot and I go, look.
I definitely didn't leave the lights on when I left here earlier today to hide from my wife that I was smoking crack.
Yeah, it's so funny, Derek. Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah,
I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it.
I don't even know how a human can get up out of their bed, walk down the stairs, walk out of their garage, walk into a shed,
cook
climb up
breakfast,
a fucking ladder, and do something like this.
I always love night vision face. It really looks like a goddamn squid in the squid in the headlights.
This is him sleepwalking?
Yeah.
I don't know about that, man. Whenever I sleepwalk, I just end up peeing somewhere I shouldn't.
I don't think you guys
trash
understand.
cans,
It's
shoes.
black up there.
It's pitch black up there. By the way, why isn't he ever sharing video from up there when he's getting those weird groans?
Yeah, if that camera's up there all the time.
He just wanted to show off his sick ass sleeves.
Yeah.
His very even sleeves, it looks like, too.
It is interesting to me when someone goes full sleeves and no other tattoos. It looks crazy.
Yeah, that's like the most mentally ill about this guy.
Do something like, is this sleepwalking? This does not seem like sleepwalking. All the stuff I cut out is me just standing there, smiling, walking, talking to something that's not there. This is so
I like the heartfelt
petrifying.
music.
I'm scared to watch it because I know that's me in the fucking video. I've scared the shit out of my wife, my kids concerned about me.
I can. That's the real true part about this video.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any clue?
Yeah,
what
that's
this
the one
could
thing
be?
he's not lying about. Is that
like,
his kid is.
My wife and
concerning.
kid are terrified, and they hate me right now.
Yeah.
Because every time he just goes, look at my shed.
Yeah. Oh, this is the one. This one too, with all the clothes.
There has been 2 or 3 black trash
Did you watch
bags
this one?
over in this corner for years. I've never touched them. I know that sounds weird, but they've sat here. As I was
doesn't sound
opening up
weird.
these bags, none of these belong to me at all.
Yes, they're not yours.
I mean, these are. I don't wear anything
wife
like
has
this.
had it.
There's trick or treat
Yeah, they're
costumes
not
in
yours.
here. There's jeans that what's bizarre is they're my same size. This stuff has been out here. How long do you think?
3 years.
3 years, and I'm finding like expensive jeans, hoodies,
Expensive jeans. Tupac Shakur
I mean, babe, what do you
shirts.
think this could possibly be?
It's so scary.
You have a homeless person living in your goddamn shed.
I have no idea where this stuff could come from. It's got cookies, hoodies. There's a
Cookies.
leather jacket in there. we're at a loss. Honestly,
We both perked up.
The slightest.
It's just
idea
weird that
of
the
who these belong
cookies.
to.
What?
I know that sounds weird. Why haven't you gone through these? I just don't. I mean, they've
Also,
been over
did
here
you
for
see
a
the
while.
weird stick
I thought
thing?
they were, like,
Did you
old
like go through his
tools or
whole thing where
something I
someone was
wasn't
like,
using? But no,
apparently he has like a
come out here
cursed
and we've got
stick?
Oh, no, I didn't see the curse. Oh, so there's a reason. He's got an origin, doesn't he?
So this is actually why I think it's fake.
It's been in this corner.
He also seems very Canadian.
Oh yeah, definitely, or like a
2
Yooper,
years.
like Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Thoughts?
Yeah.
This may sound weird, but there has been 2 or 3 black trash bags.
I'm gonna see if you
over
can
this
see it
corner
in
for
this one.
years. I've never touched them. I know that sounds weird, but they've sat here. As I was opening up these bags, none of these belong to me at all.
Yes, they're not yours.
I mean, these are. I don't wear
yes,
anything
they are
like
not
this.
yours.
There's trick or treat costumes in here. There's jeans.
Come on, where's the stick?
What's bizarre is they're my same size. This stuff has been out here. How long do you think?
3 years.
3 years, and I'm finding like expensive jeans, hoodies.
Pray for that wife,
Tupac
man.
Shakur shirts.
Yeah,
I
truly.
mean, babe, what do you think this could possibly?
Okay, there it is, right there. You see it?
Yeah.
So then there's another video.
There is something I've never shown you before, and you're about to see. Everyone that's ever joined my live stream has seen this, but I have not posted a video. You're about to see something that I can't explain, and I would love your feedback. All right, we are going to do it in one take here, and anyone that
I think this is it.
says it's not in one take.
Well, yeah, it also
Keep it
means
moving,
nothing,
so
and he isn't actually
All right,
doing
so
a one take.
I'm going
But
quick.
yeah, he absolutely edited
I have
it.
confidence today,
And
and
that's the stick?
everything is gravy.
Yep.
Oh, it's like a shillelagh.
We're gonna hustle down.
Yeah.
We're gonna hustle down, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what this thing is. This is what I found in the attic. Yeah, if that's not weird, I don't know what is. And thinking about it, I think I have shown this on a video before, but I don't normally touch this thing, and I'm hoping everything is gone. So I'm gonna remove this thing and see what happened.
You're gonna bury it in your vicinity?
Yeah, right.
Sincerely, I have no idea if that was a bad idea. I just went with what I felt. There is something I've never shown you before.
Yeah, that was the absolute worst one-take video I've ever seen in my absolute life.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
All right.
So he had a little shillelagh. Yeah, oh yeah, this is a weird thing.
Oh yeah. But yeah, no, it's just I think what I was saying is what makes me skeptical, the most skeptical is when it's like it's multiple things, right? It's a cursed object. There's another video where he says the ghost is his uncle and his uncle was not a nice person.
Oh,
like it's a mimic in the one video, like fucking pick one thing and I'm more likely to believe it. But when you're like, maybe it's this, maybe it's this, maybe it's this, I'm like, you're A/B testing right now. You're seeing who watches which videos get hit the most, and that's the story you're gonna go with.
Yeah, which one are you actually gonna say this is and like categorize it? Because otherwise it's gonna be like you said, the mimic said you don't need a fucking spirit box for a mimic. You know what I mean? You have to fucking be an expert for that shit.
Isolated rural property in Pennsylvania, bordering the Allegheny National Forest, where something frighteningly strange is interacting with a house.
Appalachia.
Live there, making ape-like whoops and screams.
That's just a juggalo.
Slapping the walls and even leaving physical traces.
House slap. House slap.
Yet, despite a whole lot of cameras, not much is ever recorded visually. And what does show up makes things even weirder. But the strangest part, this isn't just hearsay. These
the juggalo
events
just
have
all
been
hopped up and
repeatedly
fago.
observed, documented, and caught on camera by 3 different men, none of whom have any reason to lie, or even could be lying.
Cut down flock cameras.
Details. As you're about to see, I interviewed all 3 of them for this video, and they gave me access to everything they've captured. Buckle up, because this Sasquatch investigation
Sounds like somebody has too hot a chili. Woo. I tell you what.
Section 1. Audio visuals that don't make sense. Before I get into theories or explanations, you need to understand the basic facts
All right.
of what
Why
happened. Because
go ahead.
this
Go ahead.
property isn't
I was going to say, why do Squatch hunters always have to wear that hat?
I know. It doesn't make
They
us
have
believe
found
you more.
footprints before. They also
I was just going to say, mild
had
complaint to
visual
Instagram.
sightings,
Give us
fleeting
2
glimpses of
times speed
Sasquatch.
on the web browser,
The elderly couple that
please.
lived
For the love of
there
God.
initially connected with a couple of researchers and then eventually connected with a guy named Todd Smith looking for help.
That's not his real
Convinced
name.
that at least one Sasquatch was living on their land. And possibly something else, too. More on that later. The current owners also shared that the previous owners,
We could do sick-ass
sold the home
donuts.
and property to them, only lived there for about 6 months, and they left the place in such a hurry after the sale that they left a bunch of their belongings and dishes behind and never came back for them. The
Yeah,
owners
but
are
that's not
convinced that
terribly
the people
uncommon.
left quickly because they were
That's like
scared
we're
away.
buying new
And as
stuff.
this story unfolds,
Yeah, I've left furniture
you'll
before.
start to understand why.
You remember the rules of Appalachia? Don't bring your old broom into your new home.
3
Oh,
researchers
never
I
ever.
interviewed for this video, and you'll be meeting him later. There's an isolated rural property in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but either way, I thought it was interesting to have Bigfoot footage or experiences in rural Pennsylvania.
Yeah. That's exciting. I'm going to keep my ear out.
Covered by a goddamn Canadian. Get on it, Chris. What are you doing? You're making us look bad. I'm handling all the Texans down here that are trying to hunt him.
I know.
No, but I think if anything we've proven, aliens are real. They're in the water.
Fact. Yes.
Also, I honestly don't hate the theory that the Bigfoot is like a reverse P-52 or whatever the fuck those guys are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's B-52. He's Bigfoot.
Yeah.
He's Bigfoot, but 52,000 years back or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's not that far back.
We're
but
B-52s.
Really?
So, in the same way, like P-52 is the human. It's a person 52,000 years from now.
Yeah.
We're B-52s. We're big feet 52,000 years after their time.
Wait, I thought we were. What was it? What did I write down? I wrote something down here. Medium smart things.
Yeah.
Weren't we medium smart things?
That's how we got there.
Yeah. So we're MSTs, obviously.
Yeah.
We're not big. We're not Bs. We're not Ps. We're MSTs.
We're MSTs.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
We're MST.
Right where we belong.
26s.
Where B meets P.
Yeah, we're where the B meets the P. That's exactly where we are. Chris, thanks so much for doing this.
Yeah, totally. Thank you, man.
Thanks for everybody for joining us on the old live stream there. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I think we'll either find a different streaming thing or
maybe we can try the one you use with Andy next time.
Yeah, I think that'll be a little bit better. But I appreciate you being here, and we all love you.
Gross.